Hey everybody, Colin Cheshin here with Heads Up Plant Protectants. I'm the president of the company. We're proudly family owned and operated. And today we're going to cover 5 ways that our company is different than other biological seed treatment or biological companies that you see in modern agriculture. All right, well, first off, what I'm very proud to say is that our company was founded by my father in 1994 after a discovery on our farm with chemistries that we were extracting from plants. So we are, to date, 32 years in the making. We still remain 100% family owned and operated. I think that's very important because a lot of biological companies are overnight success stories, or they seem to be coming at the market out of nowhere, basically with a lot of venture capital funding. But we are farmers first, and our company remains and always will remain 100% family owned. The second point is Heads Up is not a microbial product. It's not a bacteria or a fungus. Our product is made from plant extracted chemistries that are non-living, which is important because it gives the product an extended shelf life. In its dry powder formulation, the shelf life of Heads Up is over 10 years and can be kept from year to year. And in the RTA formulation for our US customers, the shelf life is a solid 2 years. We make that formulation by adding preservative. But again, we're not worried about colony forming units dropping off, which is how active or how many living microbial species are in your product, because Heads Up is a non-living, naturally derived plant extracted chemistry. Thirdly, Heads Up is a trusted component in many seed treatment blends, and a lot of the major seed companies in the US and Canada already use and incorporate Heads Up into their seed treatment blends to differentiate themselves, but also add an extra step of protection against white mold and SDS, which Heads Up's label covers. Companies that use Heads Up in their seed treatment blends that you may already be familiar with or planting this seed would include Stein Seeds, Pro Harvest, in Canada, Mazex, and Cropland beans. And in the US, of course, Beck's hybrids and Mershman seeds all rely on Heads Up to set themselves apart and give farmers a better start to the season with a more robust, broad spectrum of diseases controlled with their seed treatment packages. The next point is we have a track record of success. Heads Up has been on the market. It got registration with EPA in 2006 and has been on the market for 20 years commercially. And in the last 20 years, we have 20 years of data built up that you can view on our website, headsupst.com. The data is primarily third-party data from contract research organizations or universities. And we also do a lot of field trials with independent seed dealers, agronomists, and retailers, which you can find there as well. So I challenge you, if you're looking at a biological this year, try to find some data on that product going back as far as you could find it on Heads Up. Here's a piano graph from data that was conducted and collected by the North Central Soybean Research Program. And it's looking at 68 independent individual trials with universities from the period of 2005 to 2015. So again, try to find a data set that's as long-standing as Heads Up's. It's hard to do in the biological space. The next point is Heads Up is an EPA-registered biopesticide. When we started the company as farmers, we wanted to be able to make disease claims on our labels. That's very important for us to put that on there. A lot of bio products today, if you look at the labels, they do not list any specific diseases. That's because they haven't been verified by EPA. And more so, they're going after a plant health angle, which is very vague, and it's hard to really determine what the benefit of the product is from a competitive biological product. This EPA registration is a big deal, and we're very proud to have that with the product Heads Up Plant Protectant and Heads Up RTA Seed Treatment. The next point is all our production is done in-house. All of our inputs are sourced locally here in North America. On the right side of the screen is our production facility we built in 2022. And the left side of the picture is our warehouse, manufacturing, shipping, receiving, and QA. And the right side is our production facility, which is quite elaborate. It's a state-of-the-art, all stainless steel, all industry grade and industrial equipment to manufacture our product, which means that every lot can be verified in-house to being up to specifications and meet your needs so we can stand behind the quality of our products. So that's a little bit about Heads Up and how we're different than other biological seed treatment or biological seed companies. If you'd like to learn more, reach out to us at headsupst.com or give me a shout. And again, I'm the president owner, but if you call this number, you can talk to me directly. My number is 1-866-368-9306.